Ew, what is up? What is happening? I hope everybody's doing well. So, today we're going to talk about Node 27, that is Counter Tactics and Alliance War. This node can suck pretty hard. Path 3 is not too bad, except for this fight. This fight can go south pretty quickly. So, I compiled a bunch of these fights that I've had over the seasons. My paths have been pretty boring, so I haven't really been uploading a lot of Alliance War videos, but I thought that because this one fight is very interesting, I thought I would compile a bunch of them. Now, this one is a Void fight. I've got a Bishop fight, and then we've got a bunch of Corvis fights. Now, one of the Corvis fights goes south, which is actually, which is cool. I mean, it wasn't cool, but I did want to show, like, what went wrong, and then how I corrected that mistake. So let's check out this Void fight. So I think I've got a power boost, so I can get up to, my L2 as quickly as possible. Void here is tough, man. I'd actually never fought a Void here. You got to be careful with his, it's hard to build poise with Sparky because he's super aggressive. So I'm always just going to be paying attention to the hit counter. I was actually way more concentrated on my combo meter rather than building poise. Now I think I should have built more poise in the beginning, but what are you going to do? So I stop at 18 hits, let him drop that L2. He puts the Petrify on me. I purify that. So right now we're doing okay. I want to try to get him over across the screen, so I hit into his block, bait out the heavy. At hit counter, I'm going to stop at 28, try to bait out a special. No, a heavy. All right, so he's about to place that on me. 30, that was a really nice transfer. We drop an L2. No crits there, which kind of hurt. The L2, in my opinion, is a lot easier to evade. We stop at 38 hit counter. He's about to hit the Bane transfer. His attack is getting crazy with counter tactics. He drops that on us, but we managed to switch that again. Light attack intercept, that was huge. That was like he intercepts me, and I was like, no! Hit counter is reset. We need to not panic. We hit him with an L1. 1%, of course. Intercept. Woo! That fight was scary. We got it done, though. Got a little dodgy at the end. I can't believe, if any of those hits had crit, we would have been done. Alright, so let's jump ahead. Next fight. So we've got Bishop here. I'm going to put on, I like the regen boost for Bishop because his energy damage can get you when you're baiting out heavies. So we put on a 10% health and attack boost as well. We're going to go in with Sparky. This fight is a little bit easier than the Void fight. Well, a lot easier. It's a lot easier to build up poise against Bishop. We've got a class advantage. The health pool on Bishop is not even close to what Void's is. So we're just going to bait out a heavy here, go in. We're doing, crazy crits right off the bat. Build up to about 7 poise, which is plenty. The only issue is with Sparky, you put a taunt on. I like to push him to an L2, but I think, we're going to be able to get him to an L. Oh, yeah, that's right. We were baiting out heavy. So we did manage to get him to an L2, which is great, because then he will not gain his energy damage and do energy damage through your blocks or parries. So we're just going to hold block, let Sparky do it, punish. We're going to toss an L2 here. Now you'd think this would kill him. Oh, the 1% again. Wow, that's interesting. It seems like both fights we've got 1%. Wow, that's, you always hear people saying the 1% bug, and pretty interesting that we had 2 fights in a row there stop at 1%. But, moving on. This next fight is hard. Those 2 fights were just child's play compared to a 565 Corvis on this node. Because not only does Corvis crit through your block anyways, but counter tactics builds his attack. So he starts doing like 2, 3, 4K into your block. It's super scary. Because you have to bait out heavies to get him into the corner at least, because it's stun immune as well. This node was like designed for Corvis. So we put on a Mystic Power Boost, we put on a Health Boost, we're just going to bait out heavies. Luckily, it really depends on the AI with this stuff. If he doesn't, their 5-hit combos, those are scary. We do have the female boost. This was actually from last season, I guess. Oh yeah, that was. Okay, cool. We're running suicides, though, which is pretty cool. Man, he's just thrown... Oh, my God. That was super scary. So, as you can see, we're already down to 25% health. And the fight isn't even beginning. So, we toss an L2. So, we get the power lock. So, the power boost is what really saved us there. We get the intercept, which was huge. We get him locked in the corner. Oh, my God. Go back. Push him back. Okay, so now we can go intercept town. We're doing okay. L2, okay. So we got another L2. Intercept. Bang. He goes down. Big crit at the end. But as you can see, dude, that fight is so scary until you get him stuck in the corner. And even still, when you get him stuck on the corner, man, things can go wrong. Anyway, so we'll talk about that later. Let's go check out the next 27 encounter. Okay, so we've got another 565 Corvis. We're going to go in with magic. Same game plan, basically. This is actually going against scrolls. Now, this fight's scary. So we put on some boosts. I should have put on an invulnerability boost. I don't know why I didn't, but I didn't. We get an intercept. It's going so well. He just does one hit, throws a heavy. Thank you. That's so great. Another one, just one hit into a limbo. We get that damage back. We get into an L2, which is perfect for this fight. Oh my God, it's going so well. L2, get him in the corner. He holds his block. Perfect. We're going to go for an intercept. It's going so well. We go intercept. Oh, he holds his block. I should have been paying attention. Okay, so that was in a really important moment where sometimes when you go in and hit into the block, and then go back, right after that, sometimes they're going to throw a light attack. So rarely. If I had an invulnerability boost on, I would have been okay. So, I go on and clean that fight up, but let's jump ahead to the next fight where I can show how I learned my lesson, okay? So we've got a 6-star Corvis here. We're going to toss an advanced power boost, which is really, really great for this fight. Advanced power boosts really, really help. I think we're going to I should put on a health boost again. Yeah, health boost. So, like I was saying, you have to intercept with this fight. Like, you're just gonna die unless you have Morning Star at full like 4 souls or whatever. But I don't have Morning Star. So, all right, we're gonna bait out a heavy. Thank you. Having the advanced power boost, as I said, really helps for this fight. Hit into his block as much as possible if he gives you that opening. Oh, we get two times where he only does one hit and pulls a heavy. Okay, so we get him back in the corner. Now, this is where I'm going to learn my lesson. Okay, so we're going to go in for a combo. 5 hit. Watch. I held my block just to kind of mess with the AI. We get him to throw a heavy, which is pretty huge. Basically, what I'm doing here is I'm changing up my behavior. I'm going standing intercept. We're going to continue this. L2. Now, instead of going back or standing, I just held my block and baited out the heavy. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just changing my behavior as an attacker. Just by doing little things like that, you keep the AI guessing and not getting wise to your tactics, so to speak. All right, so we got one more Corvis takedown. Let's go check that out. Then the 6-star. It's just... Dude, this guy, man, no matter how many times you do this fight, some of it's RNG. It's just super scary. If you have the advanced power boost, use it for this fight. Just getting magic up to an L2 as quickly as possible, so important. This seems to be the nice combo. Because it's breakthrough, you don't really need the, like, attack boost. Doesn't really change the flow of the fight very much. Just because once you get about 20 hits, your L2 hits really hard. Okay, so, again, bait out the heavy. Okay, we're doing all right. Going for a 5-hit, bait out that heavy. Okay, so he's cooperating. We're going to toss this L2. Get him power locked in the corner. We're going to push him back a little bit. Okay, Whoa, look at those crits. That just takes 30% of our life. We did not proc a limbo, which is very important for this fight. Oh my god, can we proc another? Okay, we procced limbo. That's good. We toss that L2. Uh-oh. Okay, so we get him locked in the corner. Okay, we're going to go for our intercept game. This is see how crazy that was? That was really scary. I don't know what just happened. I think my controls got a little backlogged because the medium didn't register and I went for a light and then he came at us. Luckily, I got my block up in time. We're down to 22%, so this is super scary, dude. Oh my god. At this point, you're just fighting like tooth and nail to get this fight down. We get that standing intercept, which is super lucky. Or not lucky, it was just good timing. L1 to the face. Oh my god, dude. So as you can see, these fights are pretty scary. Path 3, like I said, is super simple. I think unless you have somebody who can perfect block, like block proficiency doesn't matter here. Perfect blocks are what's important, like a Morning Star with several souls. If you had Sentry in one of his stances where he's got perfect block, that could help. But wow, yeah, super scary fights. I'd say so far I've done pretty well. Took that one L there, but if I had popped, well, I don't know. I like to save my invulnerability boost, so I don't know if I would pop an invulnerability boost there. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like the power boost is more effective, but you never know. Anyway, so you know what? I've actually got a 6-star Corvis that I have to go fight right now, so hopefully that goes well. All right, guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you guys like this better than actually like uploading full Alliance War videos and just kind of uploading, you know, kind of like several fights of the same fight that are the most interesting. I find making these kind of videos way more exciting than just going through your basic Alliance War path. It's getting kind of boring. Yeah, alright guys, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Check you guys later. Peace! Oh my god.
Hi guys, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button.